Alright, so what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Swagner17 back with another NFL predictions. This one is going to be for week 4. And I know this is basically, I've just been uploading like one video a week and it's been these predictions. I do have some other Madden gameplays planned. I don't know, it's just been, gaming and stuff has been pretty slow and not very interesting for me at the moment, but anyways, we're just going to continue where we are leaving off. First, we're going to recap Week 3. First off, the Browns got their first win in 635 days, which I did predict that to happen, so you got that one right. The Bills somehow upset the Minnesota Vikings. It was probably the biggest shock in the NFL. Literally the 32nd ranked team beat, I think the Vikings were ranked like 3rd or 4th or something, which was absolutely crazy. The Giants beat the Texans. I thought the Texans would win, and I said J.J. Watt would get 2 sacks. He got 3, which was a good prediction, but the Texans lost. The Redskins beat the Packers. That was pretty interesting to see. The Chiefs, of course, beat the 49ers. The Dolphins, surprisingly, won. I guess the more surprising thing is that the Raiders are actually bad. And the Dolphins, they're just somehow 3-0, I guess. The Eagles beat the Colts, which is what we expected. The Titans beat the Jaguars, 9-6, a great defensive battle. I didn't see that coming, but I keep betting against the Titans, and they keep winning, so we'll see if I choose them this week. Bengals against the Panthers. The Panthers did win. I predicted the Bengals to win, but Cam Newton and Christian McCaffrey had a great game. The Ravens beat the Broncos. I'm pretty sure I guessed that. I don't remember what I said. Saints beat the Falcons. I bet against the Saints yet again, and yet again the Saints come out victorious, so I think that's been working out for me. Let's see. Rams beat the Chargers, of course, and Bears beat the Cardinals, which I thought was going to be a blowout, but it was just a barely win by the Bears, which was crazy. Seahawks beat the Cowboys. Cowboys are very bad this year. I probably will never pick them again. And this is my proudest pick of the week. I predicted the Lions to upset the Patriots, and that is exactly what happened. I could not be more proud of that prediction. Nobody would think the Lions could beat the Patriots, but I just chose them to happen, and it did. And then the Buccaneers, they lost to the Steelers, which, I don't know, it was a pretty crazy game. And that put me at 7-9 on my picks. Yes, 7-9. Sorry, I had to check and confirm that. But anyways, so that puts our season total at 23-24. So I went 8-8, 8-8, now 7-9. I said I didn't want to go 8-8 3 weeks in a row, and I did, but sadly, we are now on the negative side on the total season record. So this week we got to bounce back, hopefully go 9-7 or better. You got to make some good predictions here. I've been a little off. We got to step it up. So let's get into week 4. All right, week 4 starts off with a Thursday night game, Vikings against the Rams. This is a no-brainer. The Rams will definitely win this game. Next up, to start off Sunday, Texans up against the Colts. The Colts had a pretty good performance against the Eagles. The Texans' offense is just not clicking. I think it's going to be a pretty close game, and I think this is tough. I say the Colts win, Texans still winless. All right, Bills against the Packers. Now, the Bills beat the Vikings. The Vikings tied the Packers. So, theoretically, the Bills could win this matchup, but I just cannot bet against the Packers. I think they're a really good team, and they're going to beat the Bills in Lambeau. Buccaneers at Bears. This is definitely a potential game of the week. 2 hot offenses and defenses, to be exact. These are 2 really good teams going at it, and I want to say we don't know who's going to play at quarterback. Most likely Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Buccaneers, but regardless, I think the Bears will win this game. Close game. All right, Dolphins against the Patriots. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone is still going to be picking the Patriots. until they lose to the Miami Dolphins, who will move to 4-0. Patriots will move to 1-3 for probably the first time in over 20 years. I don't know. But, yeah, I think the Patriots' defense is just not up to par anymore. All right, Lions against the Cowboys. I think the Lions have a pretty favorable matchup here. Pretty good defense for the Lions, and we know the Cowboys' offense is absolutely garbage. All right, I like this matchup right here. Bengals against the Falcons. You don't really see this too much, but this should be a really good game. The Falcons definitely need to bounce back, as well as the Bengals. And who's going to respond better after a loss? I feel like the Falcons are going to win this game. All right, Jets-Jaguars should be another pretty good game. Sam Darnold is going to have a lot on his plate going up against the Jaguars defense. I think he's going to play well against the Jaguars defense, but it's not going to be enough, and the Jaguars will win. All right, another potential game of the week. Eagles against the Titans. Who is going to win? We know I've been betting against the Titans all year, and the Eagles, they're not scoring a lot of points, honestly. And I'm going to go with the Titans. I think the Titans will win. I've been going against them all year. They've been proving me wrong. I mean, their offense is, a little shaky at the quarterback situation, but I feel like I don't know how, but somehow they're going to put together a win against the Eagles. Okay, we have the Cleveland Browns going up against the Oakland Raiders. Two pretty hopeful franchises, I guess you could say. Browns are hoping Baker Mayfield is the guy. Raiders are hoping they don't go 0-16 and be the new Browns, but this is going to be a tough game for both teams. I feel like Baker Mayfield is hot, and I feel like they just might get the win. All right, Seahawks against the Cardinals. These two always have some pretty crazy games. Josh Rosen is the new starter for the Arizona Cardinals. Seahawks still have a bunch of injuries and whatnot, and they played pretty well against the Cowboys. I think it's going to be a really close game, but the Seahawks will come out on top. Okay, Saints against the Giants. These two have had some crazy games in the past. One I remember was, I believe, 2015. I attended the game in New Orleans, and it was the final score, Saints 52, Giants 49. One of the highest scoring games in NFL history, and I was able to witness it in first person. That was absolutely crazy. I don't know if actually, that is a high-scoring game, is likely a possibility in this game. And I know I bet it against the Saints the past 2 weeks, and it got me a loss on my record. But when the Saints win, I don't care. But anyways, I think I'm going to choose the Saints to win this game, and hopefully that doesn't backfire, and the prediction is wrong, and whatever. Who knows? Let's pick the Saints to win. Come on now. Okay, 49ers against the Chargers. I noticed I haven't really used my blowout or upset alert. And I think I'm going to use my blowout alert. This Los Angeles Chargers, almost said San Diego. The Chargers will blow out the San Francisco 49ers. I feel like with CJ Beathard, or whoever the quarterback is for the 49ers, he's not going to perform very well. Chargers defense is going to get after him, and Chargers offense is going to score a lot of points, and they will blow out the 49ers. All right, Ravens against the Steelers, and I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to use my upset here. Now, you're probably thinking, who would upset who? Like, these are two good teams going at it. But I personally think the Steelers are the underdog, and they're going to pull off the upset against the Ravens on Sunday Night Football. And finally, on Monday Night Football, Patrick Mahomes will go up against possibly the best defense he's faced so far this year, and I think he's going to just, keep going exactly how he is, monstrous performance. He might get sacked a couple times, but as long as he's not throwing picks, I think the Chiefs will win this game. And that has been it for my Week 4 predictions. Hopefully we don't go 8-8 or anything lower than that. I don't know why I haven't been getting better picks. There's just a lot of crazy games going on. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. And until my next one, freaking deuces.